And of course, the old discovered mate, I would actually like to call this the Reti mate, right? Where he sacked his queen on d8 and played bishop to g5 and bishop to d8 when the king ran to c7, as there were pawns here, rook on this square, knight on that square. So the Richard Reti mate followed by the...
Start at the beginning. Basically, you're going for an AP class in chess when you study Kasparov or Magnus. And if you've not passed all of your primary school classes, your fundamentals, your absolute basics, which are Lasker, Capablanca, Morphy, Alekhine, then it becomes very difficult to jump into science at a higher level. Studying the game in its entirety is the way to go. You have to develop all parts of your game equally in order to increase in strength, because opponents are going to be weak in various areas of the game, and if you can win 2 out of 3 of the areas of the game, then like on American Idol or any of those voting survivor shows, you will move on to the next. Coordination on a daily basis is always going to benefit you.
Arsenal fan Richie said, "Those bishops are pretty respectable."
They are, aren't they? Where are you going now? And I get a full rook out of this mess because we set up
Nope,
this
not an opening mistake.
little trap.
Crossing my fingers that this is a pawn mate. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I wanted the pawn mate, and it let me down.
Always look back and see what you could have done better, what you were planning on doing, and what succeeded, what worked, and what didn't. Always look back at your games, review, and learn. The secret to chess is not moving, by the way. That is one of the little known secrets. Not moving, more thinking. See everything about your possible destination before you move.
It's really all about your diet. You know, you are what you study. And if you study great players, you play great chess.
If they're attacking your rooks, threaten the queen. If they're attacking your queen, threaten checkmate and pawn. And in all cases, you can counterattack with check as an in-between move. Counterattack, the #1 tool, recommended by grandmasters.
Regularly playing blitz with Hikaru Nakamura, or regularly playing blitz with someone who literally shows you glaringly what you're doing wrong like that. There is no substitute for the old-fashioned, you know, just getting slapped across the face when you make the mistake. Just no substitute.
A certain comfort zone soar toward playing correctly, grabbing space, an equal amount of space, having equal chances to win, not letting yourself fall behind in any manner, way, shape, or form by gambiting a pawn unsoundly, like in the Stafford Gambit, but simply playing good chess. The problem is that right now, I believe that Ron is the better player, and nothing's going to change that. The only person that can change that is right here. If you honestly put anyone on a pedestal, then you're already going to have an experience. You're going to have some difficult experiences against opponents. If you put anyone on a pedestal, then you might as well just hang it up, because you're not going to be able to beat them. You have to take the bull by the horns, find their faults. They are human like anyone else. And that's all you have to do, is raise yourself up. There are so many people out there who are...
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Why are you berserking, sir? Are you challenging me? Alright, fine. I am. Really? Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you playing moves like that? Do not play moves like that. Come on. Play normal chess. Become better. Be better. Let's learn something here about this opening. Let's do it. Let's see what we're up to in this position. Let's just keep that from happening. He had b5, b4, probably. Am I getting the d5 square? I do not know. Looks like I'm getting the d5 square because I needed another square for my knight. I really did. And now for something else that is completely different. Let's keep moving. Yes. Interesting. We're moving so fast that we're not using any time at all. And can I keep it up? Keep it up. Hmm. Hopefully we have reinforcements for Junior Chess Kid. We need some tunes, maybe. Let's see. We haven't gotten any Scandinavians in. slowly getting there. Tempting. Tempting. Tempting, 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 tempting. What is this? This is terrible, right? We do at least have a microphone. What about the desktop audio? What is this desktop audio? Just in case.
Pegasus Sway
said. Hi, I'm eating some lunch and watching it. There's something wrong with the sound, it's choppy, maybe something wrong with the microphone.
Thank you. I thought it was me. I thought it was me. I really did think that it was me. Alright. Let me fix this sound. Yeah, what is wrong with that, right? Could it be NVIDIA broadcast? No. Let's close Spotify to see if it's that. Oh, you know what it is? It could well be Spotify. Spotify has a strange way of choosing devices that it sends the music to. And I don't always notice. So audio microphone, good. System default speakers, Quadcast S. That is not true. Right now it's on this one. So let's get rid of these. And we'll go back to the original and we'll see if that was it. If it's just the fact that I tried to use my old Bluetooth headphones. Speaker effects.
it's strange how it's letting in sounds. Like I'm hearing all the ambient noise soundings. All right, now we'll go back to Spotify because that's the only true way to test the sound. Do you hear the computer power? That is the question. I do. Not sure if I like that. Let's see whether we have another set of headphones here. What are these? Versus these. So these are supposed to be the better ones that I'm wearing. These are the Sony. Moment of truth. We're going to choose a different NCS set. Interesting, right? That's so bizarre and weird and weird and weird. So I guess I am forever in tune to the earbuds. It's always better to have wired earbuds. Thank you, Ron. Namaste. Blurp sound emote. What do we have here? Sound alerts. Activate our chatbot. Custom commands and time messages and more. Do I spend more money on these sound alerts? I don't know whether I should. I think I'm already paying for sound alerts, actually. All right, Pillsbury. We're going with it. E4. All right. Let's see if we've done some studying. How did I get him on such a basic tactic? Who would know? Wow. Download the newest version of NVIDIA Broadcast. Mm. All right, so we have this, we have that. When is the World Rapid and Blitz? I think it's in Hong Kong. Or which World Rapid and Blitz is in Hong Kong? That is the question. We have to check it out. Subdrive. $20 gifted subs. At least everybody gets a discount on on when you get more than one sub, or when you get more than 1 month. That is the benefit. Let's see if we can change our board back to the ICC blue that we like. Wish I could change it to that default all the time, but it always reverts back. Who did Pillsbury take advantage of the first time? Oh, JR Chess Kid. Oh no. JR Chess Kid wanted to berserk Pillsbury of all people. That's tragic. Artem now has, winner is Wong. Winner is King, by the way. Wong. Where'd you go, winner is Wong? I'm debating whether or not I actually want to click on this button, download. I have to also message another student real quick that I will not be able to do the 10 o'clock lesson. All right, moment of truth. I've been trying a new opening, but I'm not a big fan of it. But let's see what happens. All right, in this particular instance, we're going to go for it with this one. It just seems right. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Pawn takes rook, pawn takes rook. The center pawn is more valuable. How will that work out? Do I play it that way? No. We certainly do not play it that way. Where are you going? Go ahead, hit me with knight f5. Let's see what you got. Let's see how many cojones you have here. I don't know why we weren't taking that rook the whole time. Right? Where are you going now, it seems? That was a terrible performance, everyone. Absolutely terrible. But we do have the bullet coming up. Copy link address. Let's do our inbox for the previous one. Copy. And for those who are interested in bullet, message all members, Control V. And copy link. The code for the Summer Swiss series is always 2450. 2450. If I don't remove the code. That is the case. If I don't remove the code is 2450. Oof. Let's see what we got. Puzzles, puzzle streak. At least we're at 18. For what it's worth, we're at 18. I don't think this is a real move. But I do think that this might be a real move. This could be a move. So what is the story here? If anything other than Queen to d7, rook takes e7. This is just such a puzzle format type of position. Trying to get a pawn to that square? Wow, this should not be so difficult. This one seems reasonable. Rook to d8 skewers through to our bishop, right? NG. G5. HG. Bishop takes. Like, what does that really accomplish? Rook takes. King takes. Bishop check. King to e8. Rook to e1. That looks pretty good. So the king could not take because of bishop b4, king to e8, rook on a to e1. So there's more than one rook to go. Oh no! Touch move. C'est la vie. Well, we wanted a fresh start anyway, right? Not really. This looks like it's just capturing. Sometimes the puzzles are just capturing. Why not king h7? Because it's number 3 in the puzzle category. We need pawn mates more than ever. We need pawn mates more. Trying to get that one moving is impossible. We have 3 minutes to go before we start the bullet. Oh, we didn't put a bullet up. Let's just go back for a moment. Let's put the bullet arena up. Copy URL. Join the training. %2 toward level 12. We've reached level 11 on Kick. How did we reach a level 11 on Kick? I don't know, but we'll pin that one. We also haven't done our chess informant for today. And then wait, the World Rapid Chess is going on in Hong Kong right now. The final. Ping. Mm-hmm. The reminder that the blitz is coming off. This is a strange position indeed. Are you kidding me now? Good morning, Sir Matcha Latte. How are you? Woo! Way overdue for a win against Ron. I think he'd waxed me the last 4 times in a row. Could be a little less, but we'll see. C6 is better, of course. Walking alone, streets are empty. Did I really walk into that? Darn it. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Darn it. He's got me again. Night. Night, yeah. Numbite, ready to explode right up in the sky. Need you to listen, I need you to hear. Night. Whew. Matcha latte, Bob. Good morning. Weather America. Weather NYC. I think you need a city. My Gambit, my legacy. What a great night. What a great. Your name isn't Witty Alien, is it? Told me once, but I forgot. I am a little bothered by this. That much is true. Really? Are we overworked? OMG. Did I survive that or what? I don't know if I survived that or what, but Is there sound playing? That's a very good question. Is there sound playing? That's a very good question. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, he snuck up on me with that one. Nicely done, sir. And he got a Rosen trophy. And he got a Rosen trophy. I never thought about running him out of time. Never occurred to me to try to run him out of time. I let that bishop live and it mated me. Nicely done. Who was I playing there? That did not resemble Ron Hay. It was Ron Hay. All right, fine. I have to keep attacking. Wow, 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 wow. Is he getting away with it? Maybe. Maybe he's getting away with it. Oh, I forgot that I don't have this nicety. Fine, we'll see what we get from here. But we'll have to see what we get from here. Which is more valuable? Keep moving. No! I chose the wrong square. Oh, you bum. Oh, and more. I chose the wrong square. I forgot about that. I was actually trying not to let the other thing be taken with check. I like the creativity of that position, though. He's beaten me back down. We're 2-2 for the day, Ron. 2-2 for the day. Go ahead, make my day. I know he's sniping me. I will play this move no matter what. It's just equal. But I have a better position and a more natural game. Never mind. Yeah, no, it's all right. You sound like a streamer. Definitely. My gambit, my legacy. We're just going to keep it up here. Really? Here a check, there a check. Let's see where we go from here. Oh no! It was just enough to put him over the edge. Whew. That was close. That was very close. That was a good arm wrestling match. I should have won it much earlier. Queen h3, queen h6, something along those lines. Do we have a Gurganidze going here? I do not know. I do not know. Let's just keep it up. Maybe it was the other one that I should have gone for first. But it was not interesting. Trying to gambit this pawn. Yes, that's the pawn I'm trying to gambit now. Well, that was a bad one. It's still a bad one here. Bollocks. Oh no, I wanted to play the... I wanted to keep the pawn. Ah, bollocks, Ron. Holding on for dear life. Almost saved that game. Let's see who the lucky fellow is that gets Ram Kumar Genius. Oh no, it's Ron. So you can't hear the moves or text-to-speech. I haven't heard any text-to-speech today. Let's see what's going on. The text-to-speech may be for subscribers. Enable speech. Let's close the text-to-speech and reopen it just in case. Well, it worked last time. I'm finding out, Matcha Latte. I'm finding out. I need someone to speak. We are a very small and tight-knit community, Nonstop XS. We usually get a lot more, but Bullet is not the forte of this dojo. We get more in the Blitz and the Rapid. Because we're here to learn. We're not here to flag people. If you're really interested in flagging people, then the other server is your go-to option. That way you can make 20 pre-moves in a row that have nothing to do with chess. It's basically rolling the dice chess. Until they fix the 20 pre-moves in a row, I don't think it's a real chess server. It is a game server, that much is true, but it's not a chess server. It's very upsetting to me that they have the name chess.com when no chess is actually played on the site, except by professionals who are paid to play good chess. How are you doing, Nonstop XS, though? So where is the desktop? Let's check the desktop audio. You're right. Properties. So that's the properties for that. So the broadcast. Let's find the broadcast again. Audio. Testing, testing, testing. All right, ready? Do we have audio? We have microphone at least. At least we have microphone. Speaker. That's going to have to do anyway. Oh no, he conned me into this one. We're going to have to borrow a page from Alakine. Alakine actually played this way against the Owens defense in 1907 in one of his earliest tournaments. Crushed the opponent with knight g5 on move number 7. Pegasus, good morning. Do I have to worry about this? I don't want to worry about it, but okay, fine. Let's just consider it. Consider it done. Worrying, engaged. Let's keep going now. Let's keep going. Keep going now. Keep going. Keep going now. I don't think it really matters what openings you play if you play bullet. It really doesn't matter what openings you play when you play bullet. The only thing that matters is that you play with purpose. If you play with purpose, I heard the hello there. I heard the hello there. Let's keep it up just in case he gets frisky here. Can't believe I didn't take that free rook when I had the chance. Had the chance. It's a long way to New York. Yeah. Wait a minute. Do you like my singing voice? Is that what I thought I heard you say? That's terrible if you like my singing voice. I feel terrible about that. Uh-oh. 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 Where is he going from here? It didn't really save my pawn at all. At all. We're just going to pretend as though this is all part of the plan. How about that? Why don't we just pretend that it's part of the plan? See what I mean? That is such bad chess. We hung our queen like 4 moves in a row, and I should have just traded queens and taken the endgame. Such a terrible, terrible game. Good job, Ram Kumar. All I had to do was play good chess. That was the mission. Play good chess, and you win. shine through. We believe it's true. And you and you and you and you. Where are you going now? It seems like you know what you are doing, but I didn't really believe it until now. Am I worried? Yeah, I'm worried. What discovery does he have, ladies and gentlemen? It seems like he doesn't know what he is doing here, it means. Whew! Well, it may not have counted because it was necessary to count that one. It may not have counted, but good work, Ron. Did I win the match for today? I don't think so. Let's take a look. Let's go back in a moment here. We need to add computer analysis and cross table. Oh, I did win the match for today. 4-3. Wow. 537 to 415, folks. 537 to 415. Let's see if we can get some computer analysis for all of these. Can't believe I lost this one. Let's see. So d5 is the correct answer. Bishop d6. Bishop g4 straight away. Since I've discovered this line with knight h5, I just can't play the king's gambit anymore. I just don't feel like I'm going to have any fun with it. I have to find something against knight h5 before I can play it. Knight to c6. So anyway, c5 threw away most of my advantage. Knight to c6 recovers it. Bishop g4 would have done well, but now I just threw away a full pizza for equality. So now, knight a5. Aha, of course, knight a5. Why did I not see that move? Now I'm dead lost. And somehow I climb all the way back in this game and lose on time. Nuns King's Gambit. Does he have a line as white? Oh, I managed to climb all the way back and win this one, right? I forgot. I did climb all the way back and win that one. The summer Swiss is happening. I need to be there. All right, let's join. We need an even number, folks. I'm going to let Ram Kumar and Matcha Latte Bob duke it out so no one gets a full point buy. It is great to have you here. Yeah, but that's not as good for black. That's not as good for black. Unfortunately. So do we have sound? We don't have desktop audio yet. What is strange there? All right, let's see what the music is broadcasting to. Connect to a device. No other device is found. Wired connection. You've got the feeling. I know you're there. So this really isn't broadcasting on anything. Connect to a device. Why does it have to connect to any device? No device is found. I mean, it is working. It's just, why isn't it working? Now, What I find amusing is that we have a Wi-Fi connection, right? Okay, output device, NVIDIA broadcast. Oh, that's it. It's the NVIDIA broadcast that is failing. Found it. So it's the NVIDIA broadcast that is failing. Properties. All right, we managed to restart it somehow. Now we have some music. Superhero. Let's go over here. So we see the Paul Motwani Swiss with a board window. I can close that one. I have to make sure that I'm on the correct one. They've played once before. Just going to make sure that I have computer analysis enabled. Reload. And this one, analysis board, request. Profile, games, computer analysis, computer analysis, computer analysis. If you want your games to show up in the tactics, by the way, for example, puzzles, puzzle themes, or puzzle dashboard from my games. We have 503 puzzles used in the streaks and themes from my games. And you can check your own games by searching the username as well. But if you do want your games to appear, then you do have to request a computer analysis. There's no doubt in my mind. The Grand Swiss Tournament. Oh, Charles numero uno has arrived. That's great. We're going to have a real Swiss situation. At least we only have to play Charles once. That is important. Playing Charles only once. Meaning it has to count. I'm worried that Kick was having some technical difficulties. But I am going to close. Did hello there not work? All right. I heard the hello there, but the audience didn't hear the hello there because of what a battle it seems. We have something to believe.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Why do we have so much time, matcha latte? Be careful of your back rank. It looks like we're losing so much material. No, you have to get that one. I don't know where you thought you were really going. What were you thinking? I don't know why you just don't read.
Machalata Bob.
Said. Mouse slip.
I don't believe it. There's no such thing as a mouse slip. Your hand shouldn't be on the mouse.
Machalata Bob.
Said. Oh yay, it worked.
I don't know what you think you're getting. And then we will have to see if it works. And
Machalata Bob.
Said. The text-to-speech.
Indeed, it seems like it's... Now, I think the text-to-speech is there indeed because...
Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is one way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
Yuck. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Just ain't for Chigo. Just ain't for Chigo. This is always nice when they improve the value of my night. In my dreams. Wow. Fine, we don't have a choice. I don't want to lose my bishop on d3. It's just too good. Too good for me.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality.
All right, you got me there.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
What can we do? Really? Let's see what he chooses. What he chooses. Oh, I can't go there anymore. Rook takes, rook takes. That's a terribly passive move, it seems, it seems, it seems. Oh no. Really not getting anywhere. Regrouping. This fellow was really strong. Oh, bollocks here, bollocks there. Da-da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum. We need a pass pawn out of this deal. We do. Takes, 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 takes. Here a check and there. Now I see how this fellow hallucinated this one. C'est la vie, everybody. C'est la vie. I have to look at that endgame again. I feel like I was better, but maybe I wasted a tempo. I had so much extra time. Against Ram Kumar Genius. Interesting, interesting. This is all new to me, for the most part. Supposed to play bishop to b4 on move number 2. Against knight c3, bishop to b4 straight up. That way I have c6 later on. So as a result here, I don't see what I've got. Now, who did I play in the first round? Oh, I played the other genius. Let's keep creating more weaknesses. If we can, we've got a few more weaknesses to get it. That will work. That will work. That was just what we wanted. So he is up 1-0 for the day. Really, 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 really. Oh, 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 oh. Breaking up the Yankees. Trying our best here. Breaking up the Yankees. Busting up the team. An old expression of Russ Garber. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. As much as I want the bishop pair back, I don't want it that badly. That's interesting. We'll have to go in this direction here. We are able to spot a few things indeed. Who did he get? We do have to get going in a minute. Can't make up my mind, but I have to try. That's not why you play this opening at all, at all. You wait for knight to c3, so you have a shot at this. Whoa! That is interesting, but I wonder more. Alright, I don't have a choice.
is on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. F it, quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, this ain't on the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream.
Couldn't decide what I had in mind. It was almost good for us. Listen.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Can't make
Interesting it is.
hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Facing eyes
Paint the skies.
only because of you. Dripping eyes paint the skies. All be you.
Can make me you can make me can make me you can make me can make me.
Queen to e2, bishop to e3. Queen to e2, knight to d7.
Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies.
Wait a minute now. We lost Charles. He played one game. Maybe he's off to a tournament. If I were him, I would certainly be off to an over-the-board tournament. Is this really going to work? This is just inviting in the devil. Just inviting him in, yeah? Checkmate in one on two different squares? Or checkmate in two on the other square, maybe? There's only one move to stop. It could get worse, it could get worse, it could get worse. Can't play d4, must play rook c8 and ride out the storm for what it's worth. It just seems awkward and it is. But more pawns are falling even if he doesn't have what I think he has. I mean, he's winning the queen, right? With rook b5 check, king d4, rook b4. Mouse slip. So the question posed to me many, many years ago by Hans Niemann, of all people, was why can't online games be rated just as over-the-board games if they are classical time controls and whatnot, and if arbiters can be in place to monitor them? Well, there are the technical difficulties of keeping notation. For example, I feel like a mouse slip could be avoided as if you type your notation and that is what makes your move. Lichess has that ability. This is the default second option, even though queen to d7 check just won. Queen to d7 check. I also think that rook on 2 to b4 also won. In this previous position here. Rook here won. A queen at the very least for a rook. The threat is queen d7 and rook on 7 to b5, 8. And of course, there is always the win of the queen with rook, queen d7, c5, rook check, king over. And rook to b4, pinning the queen to the king. And then once again, possibly just rook here. But he chose, now he's got a little bit of a problem on his hands. He needs Luft. Or another check. Maybe that'll work.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass.
Threatening rook to c7, checkmate. Now queen to b5 wins the queen, so... I think there was more to it than that. But that's fascinating. That is fascinating. I forget how much I love the Grunfeld. To be truthful, I forget how much I absolutely love the Grunfeld. Takes. Just Jillin'. We are just chillin'. What? Dudovich. You can't sacrifice that much, it seems like you can't sacrifice that much, it seems like you can't give up that much. Very ruthless. Very ruthless plan to promote the pot. Chess is a lot easier when you don't lose a piece in the opening. I mean, it was just a pawn at first. But why didn't he recapture on e5? It's just a couple of pawns. The dark squared bishop did all the work in that game. That was quite incredible. I can't believe that I didn't stream yesterday. I'm trying to recall what happened yesterday morning, besides the fact that I needed to sleep. I want to also thank MD Night Zero for adding to our Amazon wish list the 1921 match between Capablanca and Emmanuel Lasker will be done. In fact, I think I can actually do the whole match of 14 games in the 3 hours promised.
Never stop the way, yeah.
I have to make sure that I have nothing in here.
Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a start.
Perfect Your Chess by Volotikin. I don't know if I have that one. I don't think I have that one. I do have to check all of these books to make sure I haven't actually gotten them. Uh-oh. Beth Larson's Best Games. Not yet. Not yet. Lipnitsky, Levin, Fish, Lirin, Ding, Lirin. Does it go under Ding or does it go under Lirin? When you put him under World Champions, does he begin with a D? If he does, that's awesome because then we have an A, B, C, D, E, Oiva, Fischer, and we don't have a World Champion beginning with H yet, but we do have Gukesh. Becoming an I Am by Lakdawala. Wow. Available in hardcover and Becoming an I Am by Lakdawala. Only $11, less than $12. Why is this book so cheap? See Mr. Nefedov, Ramkumar Genius. King F8. what a position to have. How is Nefedov in this position? I don't know. He can. I still think I might have played. No, the e7 pawn is hanging, unfortunately. Knight to d5, queen to d8. So he saves that one. I don't know if that was really necessary. I think we could have improved our king in this course here. I feel like e5 was necessary. Maybe this pawn wasn't threatened. Oh, I don't. And now it's gonna be hard. Wow. I have to turn off this fan. The air conditioning is working too well. Such a difficult game to win. It's so difficult. Let's make sure we don't have any lessons. I think I cleared my schedule, but we're going to make sure. It's a bad time to find out now. ACT special testing. Is this king and pawn ending that good? I don't think so. We have to keep the rooks on the board. One pair of rooks being off, though, does help. No! This could make it very problematic with the outside pass pawn. Although, maybe, just maybe, a4 doesn't win by itself. King c3, king b4. Now black might be better, because black has his own pass pawn. No guarantees here. White really misplayed this, I thought, because White had an advantage with the creation of a passed pawn on that side of the board. And now White really has an advantage. Oh no. Nefedov, what did you do, sir? Can you still hold this? I think you can still hold this, but maybe not. Yes, you're okay, it looks like. King d7. And there's nothing here. Oh. You're going to emphasize it even better that there's nothing here. I think black can play e5 though. Yes, black should play for e5 here. Get the passed pawn. Oh no, not that one. Oh no. Now we're too far away. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. No, you don't want to move to that square. But yes, maybe you can play e5 now. I think you had all of this before, though, the same way. Just gaining space with the pawn and then running over and taking on g3. Or even taking on a3. Uh-oh. Someone queens before the other person.
Said. Long stream.
Indeed, a3 must be played here. Long stream indeed. Zoc. Zoc from Minecraft. E3 check. D3 check. It doesn't really matter though. If white did not play so adventurously. We have one more game, all right. Am I ever going to get my old rating back in Rapid? That is the question. Let us play the Scandinavian. The real Scandinavian, not the center counter. The center counter is queen takes d5. This is truly an old classic. Whoops, accidentally closed our music. Oh no, I'm playing a game. Oh, bollocks. Knight to b6 was a terrible move. What was I even thinking with knight to b6? That was terrible. Absolutely atrocious. Yes.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons.
It's getting it frisky, and it's going to be... Bishop takes could have also solved a few problems since the rook's already on e8. To see you again. Not sure if this is a good idea here, but it looks interesting. I was wondering what I would get, but it's interesting. To see you again. To see you again. To see you again. So e4, bishop takes. Queen takes. Queen takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. e4 doesn't quite work. You can't go without being down a piece in this position. He can't go out without being in trouble. Bum, 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 bum. What? 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 Wow, wow. Never thought he would have this one to ask for, it seems. Really? I think queen to c1 check would have been better. Oof. Do we have one more? I don't think so. Nicely done, everyone. Quite impressive. Let's check our profile for a moment. Managed to gain rating points in all 3 categories. However minimal it was. My rating must have been pretty bad in the bullet. That must have been pretty bad. The mouse slip resulting in an 18 today. If we go to the games, computer analysis available for all of these games. Just looking at all the computer analysis that's available. No moves were played. Laser Dragon. Uh-oh. That one needs computer analysis. That one as well. Fun chess. Bro Bell. Ron Hay. Ron Hay again. Just moving all of these aside that need computer analysis. So far, every single one of my games, with the exception of the one movers, or no movers, has been critically analyzed. So we're up to 1 week ago checking. That's all I wanted to do. Found another one. That was Sasa. Real IQ. There's a way to search for the games without computer analysis, believe it or not. Front position. Oh, that was the thematic. Very, very good. In any event, everyone, thank you all for being here. Where do we head from here? That is the question. Go somewhere fun on a Saturday. How about that? Aha. It looks like we're going to our standard channel, Chess 24. Please enjoy. At least their raid settings will allow us to raid. Hans Niemann does not want raids this small. unfortunately. C'est la vie, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I may go live later. If I can, with maybe even a billiard stream or an IRL stream. Who knows? Let's see what we can do. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Thank you so much.